This is a video showing you how I do the long tail cast on, which can be used for most things. So it's a very versatile cast on. With this cast on, I'm going to use two ends of the same yarn. So I'm going to get the yarn coming out of the center of the ball. I'm also going to use the yarn coming off the end of the ball or the outside of the ball. So I'm going to unwind some so I have a little bit to work with. So we're going to use both of these ends to do this long tail cast on. Okay, take your needle in your right hand and then grab your yarn that is coming out of the center. Make sure you've got a little bit of yarn to work with and go ahead and make a slip knot. So now we're going to slip that onto the needle and just snug it up a little. You don't have to make it super tight. We're just going to pull it and make it snug, like that. The next step is to take the yarn and wrap it around your thumb. Just go around it like that, make a loop. But I don't stop there. I go ahead and I give it a little bit of twist by sticking my finger in and wrapping it and twisting it. See that twist? Onto my finger. Let's do that again. Wrap it real slow, stick my finger in and twist. And I'm going to take that loop and slip it onto the needle. I'm going to hold it so you can see how it looks right here. So you're just going to hold it like that. Doesn't need to be tight. Grab your yarn that's coming off the end. Put a loop onto your needle. Now take the first loop and pull it over the top of the end of your yarn like this. And then go ahead and pull that yarn. I'm going to show you that again. So you're going to want to pull that yarn so that it snugs up next to the other one. Leave a little bit of gap so that it doesn't get too tight. Now what you've got is you've got two tails, which are okay, you can weave in the two. So hold them so they're out of your way, and let's do the next stitch. Now take your yarn, wrap it around your thumb, and twist it onto your finger, then slip it onto your needle, and wrap the yarn coming from the end of the ball over the needle, pull that loop over the top of that, and snug it up. Let's do it one more time in slow motion. You're going to wrap the yarn around your thumb, like that. Then you're going to twist it around your finger, like that. The twist is what gives it a little bit of stretch. Then go ahead and slip it onto the needle, like this. And take the yarn coming from the end of the ball and loop it around the needle. Then take the first loop and pull it over the top of your loop you just put on. And take your thread and snug it up a little. Don't make them too close to each other. But now we have 4 stitches. So I'm going to put some more stitches on here so I can show you how it looks when you're done. But this makes a very nice edge. It has a little bit of stretch. It's a great edge for blankets or, most of your projects. So this is a good standard cast on. When you get all the stitches that you want casted on, this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have 2 tails at each end. You're going to want to keep or use the yarn coming out of the ball. You're going to go ahead and cut this yarn. So yes, you will have extra tails to weave in. But the nice edge and the little bit of stretchiness that you get is worth the extra tails. I'm going to go ahead and knit these stitches so you can see what it looks like when it's done. When you get to your last 2 stitches, you'll notice that you need to give those both a little bit of tug to even them up. So when you get to the end, you can see that you've got some stretch. That's what happens when you use the 2 threads. It gives you that stretch, plus it gives you the nice edge. which you could use for a blanket or any other thing that you want that professional, finished, a little bit of stretchy edge. Again, there's that nice edge and how it will look when you're done. It's so worth using the 2 yarns. It's the little things that make your project look nice. Happy knitting!